Hi, in today's video, we will understand about impact assessment to be done when there is a failure in laminar airflow filter integrity testing. So once there is a failure in your LAF filter integrity testing scheduled requalification, how to perform an impact assessment of that failure? Let's understand. So first and foremost, see the results of previous qualification. So was there any problem with the previous qualification? Was there any changes made? Just review the previous requalification of that particular laminar airflow and see whether there was any change or any problem with during the last requalification. Second thing, decide whether what was the use of that LF. If the use of LF is related to the product processing, then review all the batches from the last requalification about the sterility test data. So whether there is any failure into the sterility testing of the product which was processed under that specific LF. Third thing, review the environmental monitoring data for that specific filter, mainly viable particle counts and non-viable particle counts. So review all the previous batches data, previous environmental monitoring data to understand whether there was any problem, any shift into the trend, any excursions which were within the limit but was not as per the trend. There was increase in particle count, although it can be within limit but maybe at higher side. So review the trend data of all previous EM done since last requalification to understand that whether there was any problem or any drift into the process or any drift into the data. Review any changes made to the LF since last requalification, whether there was any change into the procedure, cleaning procedure, whether there was any modifications done, any breakdown maintenance was done during in that specific LF or LF workstation. So review any changes or breakdown since last requalification. Then understand that what is the uses and how is the maintenance procedure, how it's a routine maintenance procedure of that LF or filter, whether any changes into that, whether there was any incident, batch related incident, process related incident related to the filter which could have an impact on the integrity. Then determine at which specific location the HEPA filter integrity was failed. Which specific location, whether there was any damage to that location, whether there was anything spillage or chemical reaction, or during cleaning whether their part was get impacted. So gather all this data, interview the operators, how they operate, whether there was any specific incident in previous times or just before the requalification or in recent past, whether there was any problem or cleaning issue or maintenance issue or incident which was there. Talk to the operators, interview them that what was wrong, anything wrong if during recent past. Try to understand. Basis that all these details, compile the data and try to figure out that whether it can have impact on the products which was processed under that LF. Review the media field data. Review the air velocity details. If the filters is equipped with online air velocity sensor, then review the air velocity details. Check the differential pressure across the HEPA. If the differential pressure across the HEPA is being recorded, then check that details, that whether there was any change into that. The leaky filter will result into the lower differential pressure. There is no resistance, so differential pressure across the HEPA will reduce if there is any leak. So gather all this data and basis that draw a conclusion that if your all product data is okay, all your sterility testing data is okay, all your environmental monitoring details are not having any big issues or any change into the trend, then this can be a specific issue maybe in recent past or some damage might have occurred in recent past. But if there is a drift in change and there is excursion, then it is indicating that the failure was occurred very early and it was not detected somehow in your routine environmental monitoring program, and it can have impact on the product. So review all these details, determine whether it has a possible impact on the product quality or not. So this is how we can draw a conclusion. Final decision can be made ultimately based on the overall details and products finished product testing. If the LAF is not used into the product testing, then do all this investigation and draw the conclusion that if, the use of LAF for the activity which was not product related, it may be testing related or any other LAF station which was not directly related to the product, then there will be no impact on the product, but we have to perform the impact assessment for the uses of that HEPA filter, uses of that LAF workstation, and basis that the entire conclusion has to be done. So hope this small video will help you to understand how we can do the impact assessment when there is a laminar airflow failure observed during your requalification. If you have more suggestions, you can put into the comments, which can be included, or people can read those and have that better idea. If you have any more questions, you can put into the comment, which can be covered in next video. Thank you very much for watching my full video. Thank you.